Have you ever imagined managing and analyzing Active Directory data with thousands of users, groups, computers, and GPUs manually? How complex and time consuming that could be, right? That's where Vector Edge comes into picture to simplify and streamline this process. Hi, I am Anas, a full stack software engineer at Vector Edge, and today I'll be demonstrating how our application allows you to seamlessly connect to Active Directory via LDAP and visualize your entire AD structure, including users, groups, computers, organizational units, and GPUs all in one place. So let's get started. So I'll simply navigate to the AD configuration tab, and here I'll input the domain name vectoredge.io. Then I'll simply enter the LDAP path and I'll simply click on add AD data. Now I'll navigate to the Active Directory screen where all the data like users, groups, OUs, computers, GPOs, all the data related to Active Directory will be displayed. So in the users tab, we have enlisted all the users with information like display name, the email of the user, the job, when was the last time the user log on, how many time, what is the bad logon count of a particular user, how many groups a particular user belong to. So if I expand any of the row, I'll be able to see the primary groups to which this particular user belongs. And out of these users, I can also search a particular user and can see the information of this particular user. Next, we have groups where we have enlisted all the group information like group name, whether the group is a security group, how many members the group has, how many member groups the group has, when was the last time the group was updated on. And if I expand any of the group, I'll be able to see a list of members that belong to this particular group and a list of member groups that belong to this group. Next up, we have organizational units, where we have displayed organizational units data, like the name of the OU, the date on which this organizational unit was created, the last time this organizational unit was updated on, how many members this organizational unit has, how many permissions this organizational unit has. So if I expand any of the row, I'll be able to see a list of members this organizational unit has and a long list of permissions this organizational units has. Now, next up, we have computers where we have enlisted all the available computers with computer name, service principal counts, permissions count, the last date when this computer was updated, and the date on which this computer was created. Now, if I expand any of the row, I'll be able to see a list of service principals and a list of permissions this particular computer has. Next, last but not least, we have GPUs, where we have enlisted all the available GPUs. And if I expand any of the GPU, I'll be able to see a list of permissions that this GPU has. And this is how Vector Edge empowers you to gain complete visibility into your Active Directory. Thank you for watching. This is Anas from Vector Edge. See you next time.